Right.
Nah,
Sorry, I'm part of the problem. No, you're right.
we run this out.
I'm sorry, I mean the other branded ride. Damn.
This will be good with max rear tyre.
Hey mountain bikers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Craig and today is a bit different because I'm riding an e-bike for the first time. So I'm going to give you my impressions of what e-bikes are like to ride and a bit of a review of the bike I'm on today. One of my local stores, TBSM, put on a demo day for Specialized e-bikes at Mill Creek, and today I'm trying out the Specialized Levo SL Comp. This is the base alloy model, has 150mm of travel, a 66° head angle, and the extra large I'm riding has 480mm of reach. I'm exactly 6 foot tall, and the fit was very good for me. I do have a long inseam, but even with that, I had the 170mm dropper almost slammed, so that's a consideration if you're thinking of sizing up on this bike. The build has a Fox 34 grip fork, NX drivetrain, guide brakes, and specialized contact points, wheels and tires. Before we hit the trails, I just want to say I had a great time at this event. It was well organized and the crew did a good job of keeping us rolling and having fun. There was plenty of info about the bikes, but no awkward sales pitch.
Don't leave it in turbo mode, I guess.
We started with a run down Methane Alley, and the bike felt pretty normal down here. You could notice a bit of the weight, but otherwise it just felt like any other trail bike.
Send it!
When you pedal, it feels like someone's pushing on the crank with you. It's a nice feeling, and it's fairly seamless on this bike. After the first descent, we head back up to the trailhead, and this is the first chance to see how the bikes are flying.
Funnily enough, this is the bit that we really came for. Oh, that is a bit easier, isn't it? Try full power. There we go. Oh, noticeable.
With the shakedown lap of success, it's now time to give it some herbs.
All right, following down from Specialized. Which down, I'm not sure.
Yeah, one of the down. There's so many of them.
We've got a Dan surplus. It's always good to carry a spare. You! Yeah. You.
Lately I've been riding slacker enduro bikes, but I found the SL to be a match for any of the descents we rode today. I think the geometry, combined with the extra weight low in the frame, helps with that.
Oh, he's got the lines.
I also got on well with the suspension of this bike. The grip damper on the 34 felt really nice to me, and the tune of the shock was excellent for my weight, plus it had very good progression.
Oh! Small rock in the way. Yeah. Thanks, man. Oh no! Nearly spun out.
Let's be honest, climbing is why you get these bikes. And that's where my expectations weren't quite right. I expected the bike to motor through the uphill chunk and also to rip up the fire roads. What I found was that in janky climbs, like on Ant Battle, you have to take just as much care as a regular bike or you will still hang up.
Oh, it still sucks on an e-bike.
And on the fire road, I felt like I could use more boost than the full assistant mode provides on this model. I spent most of my time in the middle power mode. I found that to be the best compromise between how much assistance the motor provides while still being manageable in the tighter sections on climbs. This is probably something you get used to, and if I owned this bike, I would use the Specialized app to customize the power settings. Where these bikes really shine is in the mellow single track climbs. The boost from the motor makes the uphill trails feel the way that flowy cross-country trails feel on a regular bike. They're actually fun to ride fast, and you even need to brake into the uphill corners. How does a 20 kilo trail bike with a motor instead of a bottom bracket jump? Quite well, it turns out. I had a little bit of trouble getting the same height as my trail bike off the smaller jumps, but once up to speed it hits all the big stuff just as easily. On Hit the Terps, you hit the 25km speed limit pretty quick, so you're riding the trail with no assistance. So who's this bike for? I think it's for riders like me. I've got a big slack enduro race bike, which I also take travelling, but I do a lot of shorter solo rides. The SL is perfect for those rides, because it would get me to the trails quicker and I'd fit more in once I got there. If I lived somewhere with bigger terrain and bigger climbs, I'd look at an e-bike with a larger battery and motor, like the full-blown Levo or even the Kenevo. The SL can handle everything on the way down, but I think on the way up I'd want to dispatch the big boring climbs as quickly as possible. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your experience in the comments. Do you agree with me, or do you think the bigger, badder e-bikes are the way to go? Thanks again to TBSM, Specialized, and Mill Creek Mountain Bike Trails for the day. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe.